I bought the entire Season 2 pass in Roblox Throwaway Garden. Was it worth it? Well, you're gonna find out in today's video. Hit that like and subscribe button if you guys go on to find this video helpful, because honestly, it was very, very expensive. So please subscribe so I can eat tomorrow. Alright, so here we have the brand new Safari update. Let me know what you guys think about this brand new update. Honestly, I really, really like the fact that it is a community update. So literally every single player in Throwaway Garden actually has to contribute to this global Safari point thing here. I really like the fact that we have a new shop, etc, etc, etc. Honestly, the concept of this update, not that bad. With this, of course, we got a brand new pass right over here. Now, right now, I am in the testing service, so some things might be different. As you guys can see, for some reason, the old plant is still here. This is gonna change by the time you are seeing this video, so don't you worry. But anyways, here is the entire pass. As usual, we have 50 tiers, just like last time, and this time, guys, we got a bunch of new pets, such as the new mantis shrimp, which looks really, really cool, by the way. We have a ghost pepper in the game now, which has been like in the works for ages. I'm really happy to see that. We have a freaking hydra, bro. I'm super excited about this. We also have a thorn spire seed, which looks really, really cool. But anyways, enough yapping. Let's go ahead and buy this entire thing for 1,350 Robux. All right, that is very, very expensive. Roblox doesn't even think it's me, bro. You know, it's particularly bad when Roblox thinks that you're being scammed. But anyways, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We have bought every single tier of this pass. This is so satisfying. I know I shouldn't go ahead and spend so much money on this, but man, it is so satisfying. And there you go, boys and girls. Level 50 has been reached. Right, I don't want to waste too much time, guys, so let's just get straight into this. Let's go back to tier 1 and start off with all of the new things that we got. So at tier 1, you're simply just gonna get yourself a few points and a few fireworks and whatnot, so let's go ahead and claim that. But at tier 2, this is where things start getting a little bit interesting, because we have the armadillo. This is a brand new pet that you can obtain from the pass. By the way, if you go ahead and buy the premium pass right here for 750 Robux, you simply just get a giant version of this pet, so nothing too crazy. You can go ahead and spend money on that, but yeah, I'm really happy to see it's not too pay to win. Like, it's not like they have exclusive pets locked behind, you know, paid stuff here. It's just a few secret mutations that you can get on the pet. But yeah, anyways, let me know if you guys think it's pay to win. Personally, I think it's not too pay to win. It's okay. It's better than some other games. But here is the armadillo. This guy every 8 minutes rolls into a ball and transforms you into a armadillo ball for 30 seconds. What? Okay, I'm gonna leave that running inside my game because I want to turn into a armadillo ball, bro. That sounds fun as hell. So yeah, this pet doesn't really have any mutation ability or like some secret mooncat type ability. No, it's just a fun pet, which I like to see. Can't really hate that, can you? Next up, we have a horned red rose seed. Let's go ahead and buy this, and this is what the seed is going to look like. But anyways, let's go ahead and plant our horned red rose here. We're gonna come back to this, guys. Oh, actually, it might be a single harvest plant, so it's gonna be done growing in the next 4 seconds. Whoa, I really like the animation for this thing growing out, bro. Right, no need to wait because this thing is done growing. Once again, I really, really like the animation for this thing growing out. It looks super cool. But let's go ahead and see how much this thing is worth. And it doesn't seem to have a value currently in the game. I'm not really expecting this to be worth too much money, but yeah, still a pretty cool looking plant. Unfortunately though, there is no values for it in game currently. If I do get values in the future, I'll go ahead and put them on screen for you guys right now. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on. Next up, we have a new seed pack. This is gonna be the new Zenith seed pack. Inside the new Zenith seed pack, we have a bunch of even more seeds. Just kidding, guys. These are all of the seeds that are actually in the pass itself, but you can also get them out of the seed pack itself. So as you guys can see, we have the horned red rose right there, and all of these other seeds we're gonna come back to in just a second. So yeah, we have 2 ways of actually obtaining seeds in this update, which is pretty cool. Next up, of all things, we have a basketball. Why they added this to the game, I don't know, but am I complaining about it? Absolutely not. This is cool as hell. I think I said basketball, I meant a basketball hoop. But yeah, here it is, boys and girls, the basketball hoop. It's a little bit short, but still pretty cool. Next, we have a few rare eggs. We have a new Zenith crate. Once again, the crate honestly just has a bunch of random things. Like, I don't know if these are all like temporary items or something. But yeah, again, just very, very random, all of these. But anyways, next up, we have the banana orchid. Hope I'm pronouncing that right, but let's go ahead and collect this and plant it down. Oh my god, what? Okay, so our armadillo pet has turned this sprinklers into an armadillo, and man, am I moving absolutely insanely quick. Obviously, this thing does not have animations right now. It's also floating off the floor. Once again, boys and girls, I am in a testing server, so that's probably why, but after 30 seconds, you're gonna roll back into a regular person. But let's go ahead and plant down our banana orchid right here, and we'll come back to that in a few minutes. Next on the list, we have a few harvesting tools, level up lollipops, more points, watering cans, advanced sprinklers, blah blah blah. Next up, we have the viburnum seed. Once again, hope I'm pronouncing this right, but this is what the new seed is going to look like. I'm really glad they're moving away from the little cuboid shape, and we're getting new shapes of seeds in the game. Looks very, very nice. Let's go ahead and plant this down, and as you guys can see, that's going to take a few minutes to grow back. So once again, we're going to come back to that in a few minutes. For now, let's keep moving on. You get another seed pack at level 16. A few more cosmetic items. Once again, if you go ahead and buy the premium pass, you are going to be getting different cosmetic items. As you guys can see, that's the only difference I've seen so far. Besides that, I haven't really seen a difference except, you know, exotic. Instead of getting one advanced sprinkler, you get like two. So the differences aren't too crazy, but still there is differences. So just a heads up for you guys. Anyways, moving on, we have the Rafflesia seed. No idea why they brought this back. If you guys don't know, this is a summer seed from the summer shop. So this isn't a new seed by any means, but if for some reason you missed that, it's back in the game now. Next up, we have Buddha's hand. I believe this is a seed. Yeah, it is a seed. Kind of looks like a banana seed right now. I'm not sure why it looks like a banana seed, bro. So this seed is going to be a 10% chance from the new Zenith seed pack. So this is quite a rare seed. Once again, let's go ahead and plop this down, and we're going to wait for that to grow up. We're going to look at that in a few minutes. Hold on. For now, let's go ahead and complete this entire thing, because next up, we have a new pet, the Stung beetle. Let's go ahead and collect this and see what it does. Alright, so here is the Stung beetle. Once again, no animation because we are in the testing servers right now, but let's go ahead and see what this thing's ability is. Every 6 minutes, initiates a battle with another player's beetle. If your beetle wins, you get a reward. The higher the level and heavier the beetle, the more likely it is to win. So this kind of incentivizes you to go ahead and level up your beetle to level 100 just so it has a chance of actually, you know, winning the battle. Unfortunately, I'm in a testing server, as I've mentioned several times now, so there is no one else with this beetle currently because no one is stupid enough to spend 1,500 Robux to purchase this thing. So I can't really test this out for you guys, but I'm guessing the rewards you get from this are most likely a few sprinklers and other gear items. You guys can go ahead and check the wiki later on after this video if you want, but yeah, that's the new Zen beetle, Stung beetle, not Zen beetle, sorry. Anyways, we get a few more crates, a few more reclaimers, leads, Zen seed pack, a rare egg at level 32 is kind of a spit in the face, I'm not gonna lie, devs. I really hope they change that because yeah, that's insane. You get 5 monster sprinklers at level 33. Now this is kind of weird and silly to me. You get 5 monster sprinklers in the free battle pass, and in the paid one you get 2 godly sprinklers. So I'm not sure why there's that difference. They could have just given 5 sprinklers here, but sure, whatever. We also have a grow all here, which everyone loves. Next up, we have a bonfire. I'm not sure if this has actually been in the game. I think it has. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but this is what it's gonna look like just in case it's not actually been in the game. Looks pretty cool, pretty nice cosmetic item right there. Moving on, a few more Zenith crates, legendary eggs, and finally at level 40, ladies and gentlemen, we have the mantis shrimp. If you purchase the premium pass, you're gonna get a giant mantis shrimp. That's the only difference, but let's go ahead and claim this thing. Whoops, accidentally claimed the Zenith pack. Let's just go ahead and do a little bit of gambling, why the hell not. But here it is, boys and girls. This is so cool. I think it's just the bright colors. It's definitely just the bright colors that makes this thing look so freaking cool. We have never ever seen a pet with this many colors in Grow a Garden, so yeah, this is really, really neat. Let's go ahead and place this thing down and see what it actually does. So the mantis shrimp every 15 minutes punches different things in your garden for different effects. What does that mean? I don't know. I guess we'll go ahead, wait 15 minutes and see what this thing does. I guess I could go ahead and feed it a few passive toys, medium pet toys, and a small toy, and we'll try and speed this up just a tiny little bit. But yeah, while we wait 9 minutes for that to do its thing, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. Next up, you get some mandrake seeds. That's pretty cool. Once again, an existing plant from previous updates, so not gonna talk about that. You get 5 level up lollipops, and next up, we have a ghost pepper seed. This has been one of the most anticipated seeds in the entire game for a very long time, and man, does that seed look very, very cool. Kind of looks like the Crimson Thorn. Anyways, let's go ahead and pop this down in our garden, and I assume this is going to take ages to grow up, so we're going to keep that there for a few minutes. Let's go ahead and move on. Once again, you get another grow orb. That's actually going to be quite useful, so I'm going to claim that right now. You can also get a jungle egg. Next up, you have a Hydra. So, yeah, another pet in just 4 more levels, and ooh, we actually got kind of a big one here. Let's go ahead and pop this guy down, see what he does. Wow, that's a long description, but anyways, every 33 minutes, ages itself by 1, or hatches a egg, or turns a random fruit into the terrain mutation. Cannot be mimicked, refreshed, or advanced in cooldown. When selling fruits with the terrain mutation, there is a 6.9% chance a random mutation from that fruit will be applied to a fruit in your garden. So yeah, this is actually a pretty decent pet, I'm not gonna lie. Especially the hatching ability right here is pretty neat. Every 30 minutes it hatches an egg. That's gonna speed things up a lot, and especially if you get multiple of these, that's actually really good. The terrain mutation also seems pretty neat, not gonna lie. And of course, the fact that it just ages itself up every 33 minutes is also pretty neat. But is it worth grinding all the way up to level 47? You guys let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on. And for some reason, at level 49, we have a sugar apple. I don't know if this is gonna be permanently in the game, guys. If this changes, good, but if not, that's a little bit weird. Anyways, let's go ahead and claim the Thorn Spire seed. This is gonna be the seed you get at level 50. Let's go ahead and pop this guy down right here too, and see what he does. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use the grow all button right here, just so we can go ahead and see what these plants look like. And ooh, I like this. This is a prickly seed, I'm assuming, but let's go ahead and start off with these seeds here, and we'll move on. Right, so starting off with our first plant, we have the banana orchid. So let's go ahead and see how much this thing is worth. And as you guys can see, this thing is between 20,000-30,000 shekels. So honestly, nothing too crazy here. I mean, it is the second most common plant from this new seed pack, so yeah, understandable. Moving on, we have the viburnum. I believe that's how you pronounce this thing, bro. I have no clue, but this thing is about 33,000 shekels. Once again, nothing too crazy. I feel like this one should have been worth a little bit more, but still about 40,000-50,000 shekels, not too bad. Moving on, we have the Buddha's hand. And what's cool about this seed is this was actually a concept seed from the Grow a Garden discursive. I remember seeing this thing, and as you guys can see, this thing is actually pretty good. It's about 40,000-50,000 shekels, and this one is even 70,000 shekels, so not bad at all. Next up, we have the pepper, the ghost pepper. This is really cool. Let's quickly go ahead and see what the value of this thing is. So 150,000 shekels, and a slightly smaller one is about 100,000 shekels, not bad. And a really small one is about 70,000 shekels. So honestly, not a bad seed at all. But of course, you guys are waiting for the main guy, the big guy. This is gonna be the thorn seed right here, the thorn spire. And this is what the fruit on this thing is going to look like. This thing is about 140,000 shekels. A slightly smaller one is about 95,000 shekels, 90,000 shekels, and 107,000 shekels. So honestly, not bad at all. All these plants are pretty decent. Anyways, I know you guys are waiting for the Hydra's ability, so I guess I have to go ahead and wait 30 minutes to see what this thing does. Same goes for the mantis shrimp, so I'll see you guys in just a few seconds. Alright, so the mantis shrimp is about to do its ability in 6 seconds. I'm really confused as to what this guy's ability is, by the way. So there you go, 1, and it is about to perform it. Okay, there you go. I am an armadillo for some reason, and our shrimp is just walking off into the distance, bro. What are you doing? Mantis shrimp punched your armadillo and granted a 649 XP bonus. So I guess these effects can be XP bonuses, maybe a few passive boosts and whatnot, so that is pretty decent actually. A 650 XP boost, I'll take it any day of the week. That's free XP, okay, whatever. Anyways, that's pretty much everything for this video. If you found that helpful, hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching, I appreciate it a lot. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.